1.
Merry Christmas big dog, I'm with the fam so I don't have sound but hope it's a good one stacko 7 peepo jorts.
Donkey Kong. Dangle that shit, Donkey Kong. Ooh, let it wiggle. Donkey Kong. Thrust it, twist it, don't stop. Deep inside Mario. Donkey Kong. Dangle that Donkey Kong. Ooh yeah. Dangle that Donkey Kong. Side to side. Dangle that Donkey Kong. DK. Oh, Donkey Kong. DK. Ooh yeah. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Dick him down. Donkey Kong. Dick him down. Dick down. Mario. Oh, Dio. Dangle that Donkey Kong. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Dangle that Donkey Kong. Fought on your roommate's door. Dangle that Donkey Kong. DK.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that one. Dude, I like literally just hurt my fucking shoulder like right when I started the stream. And it kind of hurts to fucking breathe a little bit because I got myself like right down all the way here too. Fucking goddamn cat started blasting shit. I've had a fuck 24 hours, man. Yeah. I might actually end up getting like a drink. I'm gonna play some. It's gonna be a shorter stream for the record. But I just kind of want to, I don't know, I just wanted to chill and, you know, maybe people want to break from their family or, you know, they're just lonely and bored tonight. I don't know. Even if there's like one fucking person like that, then I guess it's worth going live. I don't know. But, I really don't have much of an agenda here. Fucking, I think I'm just gonna play some Mega Bonk and, oh, you know what? I had this controller macroing some Pokemon for a minute. Maybe we should check that real quick. Let me switch that shit over. Dude, my like fucking neck and everything is like it's fucked. There's that. Alright. Pro 3 controller macros. I've already gotten some. I've gotten a bunch of shiny like Aerons and shit. What I really want though is a shiny Steelix, or I guess it's an Onyx. It would spawn as an Onyx. But let's make the rounds, I guess, right? Get 2 of them things. Steelix? Goddamn! Another Drillbur. Come here, you little fuck. Come here, you little fuck. Little shithead. Damn, all of these are shiny. Holy shit. Unfortunately, everything like over there is just kind of out of the reset range, I think. Although this might not be. How do you do current location? There, we'll be able to actually check when we run back over. You. Oh shit! W. That's a female one. Oh good, I didn't want it in that, I didn't want it in a nest ball. Okay, this is cool. Okay, that thing, can die. Von Ninja, kill it. Alright. Oh, brethren of the Stackos syllabus. What's going on, man? Wait, I didn't decide which ball I actually wanted to throw it in. Shiny Steelix is also gold, right? If that's the case, this might, yeah, it is. Yeah, this might be a good Ultra Ball. Or maybe, hey, you know what, fuck it, why not? Sweet. That's it, but that's from an AI song, Hype Train. Oh shit. I just debuted one of my new AI songs a minute ago. But I actually didn't like it. I don't think it was very good. I think I'm gonna keep working on that one. What is this macro also? I think it was zone 18 or some shit. Which one's 18? Also, hello, Jenny. Should presence with Nell, because we don't want to do it in front of my family. Yeah. That's fair. I mean, you guys usually like, you guys always get you get each other the same thing all the time, don't you? You get like the... Jesus Christ, dude, I honestly like don't think I can live here anymore. I'm losing my shit around here, dude. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you guys get each other like AR-15s every year. You get like matching ones or whatever, so... yeah, I could see why you wouldn't want to do that. You know what? I made a notepad earlier with the exact zones that my macros cover right now. Cinnamon Gengar plush, a mug, and vinyl holders. That's cool. X does the West Zone 20 alphas. That's a fine AFK point. me my shit. Then I'll get this going, and then we'll play some fucking Pinar. Yo, W45 stream streak. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. And a shirt. Nice, nice. Yeah, I wish I could have gotten everybody more. But I'm already I'm already hitting that, like, I'm hitting that fucking 0 point. You know, maybe I'll just bench reset normally over there. Dude, I can't take it here anymore. Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, like I said, I wish I could, you know, do more. Yeah, Leafeon's annoying to see over here because I can't ever tell if it's fucking shiny or not because the goddamn shiny is exactly the same. I think I can just place right here. Button? No, not this button. Which one was it? Oh, it was X. It was X. Wait. Look at that W automation, dude. That's all the controller. Be able to find something good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was like figuring. Like at the very least, it could get you a discount on something, but I don't know. Maybe you can get dispatch too. Now I'll just throw that off to the side, let that run a bit. I don't actually really care about any of the like Pokemon that spawn right in front of there, but that does reset the alphas, which is nice. Let's do like some Mega Bond for a bit. I did get the Bush. He's pretty fun. Try a new character. Deal more damage on lower HP. Gain 2 thorns per level. I don't really fuck with that lower HP thing too much. Old gain per level. But, oh look, I was just asking yesterday if anybody scales with like gold. That's cool. And then before I forget, let me turn the audio back up. I did a run like right after stream yesterday. Grandma's secret tonic kills with the sniper. Poison. I did a run like right after stream yesterday, and like it was going fucking rough on stream yesterday. I was gone, man. I wasn't myself. And anyway, of course, right after I end stream and do a run, I do like a really good run. Bloody rocket. Kill enemies as Clank. All right, well let's do some clankage then. Why not? Just a little warm up. Yup, W ban. That was weird. It was like stuck sliding there for a second. It feels really weird holding that other controller and then holding this like fucking DualSense Edge. Nice, nice. What are we looking at here? Let's proj count. Fuck it. Asian, I'll take it. This is pretty much just like the Fallout show. I actually still need to watch the new season of. This sniper's cool. If you press the trigger, you can actually like select like a place to aim at with it. How cool is that? Just neat. I like it. Okay. What's the green icon again? Oh yeah, the boss curse thing doesn't seem too bad. I'm sure it gets bad, but early on, this mug is so cool. But like what mugs it? What's like what makes it cool? You know, I think we run the luck tone. You'll do luck and then crit. Maybe XP instead of luck. I don't even know if I have the XP tome. I'll just get the luck then. It's a Crawlnano, Demon Slayer. Oh, that's cool. Cool shit. You know, I've never done 2 boss curses at once, though, so maybe that's not a good idea. I wish they had this game on PlayStation, and I wish that the multiplayer update thing was out now, because that'd be cool if, like, we could play this. Bonica and I are gonna play this shit once, that multiplayer update drops whenever. I have no idea how the hell a multiplayer would, like, actually be on a game like this. Yeah, I guess I didn't need that luck. I'm gonna, like, end up capping luck anyway. I think Vampire Survivors did a multiplayer update, but I never played it. We gotta hit the luck up early, because there's gonna be a point where it's gonna be like, whatever. We don't really need to get the crit tome though, huh? Because we're gonna get crit per level up. I'll take some passive. Nah, I'll wrench it. I just go hit all. Nah, I just go hit all the fucking curse shrines, just see what happens. But nah. I just want to play this. They have Vampire Survivors on mobile. I was playing that a lot for a while. That's actually where I played Vampire Survivors first, was when they came out with the mobile. Too bad they don't have Risk of Rain, like, crossplay or whatever on console. Actually, I don't even... I'm assuming that game's on console, because it's on fucking Steam. Or on the Switch. And I need to get that 3rd tome slot, huh? Maybe we get the... I feel like the attack speed kind of like really like falls off after a while. But maybe not with the sniper. Okay. I should have looked at what other things I need to do on the quests, other than the single thing I looked at and then tunnel visioned into. It is what it is, though. Yeah, this like aiming thing with the sniper is really cool. I get that. I actually think I will take the... I'll take the crit right now. Let me up there. See, look, I can like run away from them and then have the thing aiming at them. It's fucking sweet. Oh, I bet I can slide down and jump up to get that that power up. Fuck. Nah, alright, whatever. I'm surprised you guys are doing your shit today instead of tomorrow. I know, like, it fucking, that rain was crazy, dude. That shit was loud. I don't need that. Not on this map. Kinda glad that it at least, like, slowed down or whatever, because, that'd be really annoying for my like, power to go out while streaming. Patient. Excuse me, it's okay. Yeah, I never quite understood it. Dude, I hurt my fucking shoulder trying to grab Dex when he was shitting during the intro. God damn it. Never understood it, because, like, I don't know, do they just like not do like Santa or whatever in Mexican culture? Cause you know, how the fuck could Santa come on Christmas Eve? I didn't know how that shit works. That I will take. Olivia today since she's with her dad tomorrow. Dude, like, don't even, like, try to fool me with that shit. Like, come on, dude. There's no way that Santa made an early stop. The busy man, there's no way he did that for one random girl here. Don't even try to lie to me about Santa. That'd be crazy if I was, if I was just, like, actually just, like, super into Santa still. I think I've said this many times on stream before, but I actually kind of got out of the Santa shit, like, really, really fucking early. I was like a cynical little douche at a very early age. Okay, just give me the bow. That'll cover a little bit of, like, close range. Probably should have taken the elite damage, but that's okay. Biscuit. Yep. Look at his biscuit. Keep it at him. Projectiles for all. Luck. Projectiles for all, dude. Okay, we should probably do some damage. Oh shit. See, look, that's that luck. That's that luck paying off. See, now we're getting the legendary shit. Cynical Biscuit, you never heard of him? No. I remember Total Biscuit, though. R.I.P. He's the lol emote, actually. I think about it, the Total Biscuit passing away was like a long fucking time ago. Like 2 dead guys, oops. Yeah, the lol emote is Total Biscuit. Whoops, did not mean to. What did I do? Refresh? Gotta stop spamming. That's a thing that fucks you with that stupid like damage while airborne bullshit. I'm mashing X all the goddamn time, and then I'm what it fucking does. Proj speed, nice. Probably just kill the boss now, huh? Oh, there's 2 shrines right there, so might as well. Okay, this is a little fucked. Ooh, bounces, absolutely. Hey, Miriam. Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah, W Miriam. Forgot what I was saying before, but it probably wasn't very important if I forgot. W me. Yeah, can you shout yourself out? Yeah, I told you guys too, I guess. I don't know why you had to add that part. Alright, let's kill this. Let's kill these bosses, I mean, because we have the boss curse. Oh, that's cool, and that one's spawning right now too. Nice. This is fucked. No! No! Oh my god, this game is so shit. Just chatting game. That's crazy, you actually can shout yourself out. But yeah, this game is terrible. Vonik is a piece of shit for buying it for me. Yeah. Dude, he's like climbing his like leaderboard thing here again. He was getting nervous that I started playing it. Also, it takes forever for this shit to upgrade or update. This was at 77054 yesterday. You know what? Unless it only counts like completing a run, in which case it makes sense. Who has the Dexecutioner or whatever? We can get this guy if we get that Poison Flask. That sounds cool. Poison guy and Risk of Rain 2 is one of my favorite characters, so maybe I'll like this one. Oh. Yeah, W scam, I guess. Flank it again. I hate the desert so goddamn much, dude. It's such a shit map. I hope that the graveyard or whatever, the newest map. I hope it's good. Bush. Yeah, I did get the bush guy. But I want to get clank kills because if I get like a certain amount, and a character gets unlocked or whatever. Yeah, I've had a really like just straight up terrible day. Like I said, I mean I'm probably the one manifesting it, but every Christmas ever something bad starts going on, you know? Try this flask shit out, why not? Why? Well, so last night when I was going to bed, my cat's been kind of sick lately, and I need to take him to the vet really bad, and sadly it's just gonna have to wait until after Christmas now, but you know, he was blasting ass as he does, and I don't know what he did, but you know, he launched out of the litter box and then like jumped right on my bed, and there was just like shit all over my bed. So I did throw my sheet in the bed, or in the laundry, which meant I got to sleep with one thin blanket. And then so that was the whole ordeal, and then I saw he had a bunch of it still on his ass. Got to grab him and put him in the bathroom, which, you know, grabbing the cat always means you're getting scratched. So, you know, doing that, and then I'm in the bathroom just cleaning him, and it's taking forever. Had to get all of the shit out of his fur. Had to pull it out of his ass, pretty much. And yeah, so that sucked. So, you know, overnight I was just cold and you know, worried about the cat too. Still am. And yeah, so that sucked. Did not sleep very good at all. Get up. I'm just kind of doing my thing for the day. Make a smoothie. And then Jaden calls me. This actually happened like when I was talking to him, when he called me. Knocked the fucking smoothie over completely into this this keyboard that my mom just like bought me for my birthday a few months ago. And so then I'm kind of just in like I'm about to like fucking cry, like panic attack mode. Like it's just there's just too much of this bullshit going on. And but you know, Jaden was coming by to, you know, stop by and drop shit off. So, you know, held it together enough for that. Jaden comes by. That was cool. Give me a funny gift. And then yeah, then I'm like cleaning the keyboard for like literally like just hours. Thankfully it works. It's all good now. It's like fully clean. Dude, ugh, I can't take it anymore. This game's so bad, dude. Sucks, but also your poor cat. Yeah. I don't really know what to like. I don't know what to do for him right now. Like all I can do is just like wait until after, and I can't afford to take him to the fucking vet. I do not have any money. I mean, I have money. I don't have enough to pay a stupidly large vet bill if it comes to that. That's what I should say. And that's usually how it fucking goes with the vet. And that too, the fucking dog just barking constantly and fucking. And then he barks, and then that makes my family like yell, and dude, I honestly don't think I can take it anymore. I'm not doing too hot. I'm not doing too hot. Yo, Merry Christmas, Shell. Do you have any cool Christmas plans today? Maybe this just isn't a good stream game. I don't know, maybe no, it's just me. I'm just not a good streamer. I'm not good at games. It's just me. I shouldn't blame the game. Sucks butt. Yep, that it does. And fortunately, don't really know how to improve my I don't really know how to improve my life situation right now. There's just not really anything to do. Yeah. I did get my full-on, like, for realsies this time, autism diagnosis the other day, though. I'm very much dreading going to the family Christmas tomorrow. Cannot wait to hear the same exact, like, jokes about that constantly. Get rich. Yeah, if only I could. That'd be great. But, you know, instead I just kind of, like, wasted most of my life. And, like, you know, now I'm in school, but I'm in community college, so it's like, I'm not even really in school. The XP home. Yeah, here I am playing Mega Bonk, just being a fucking bummer. Cool stuff though, but yeah, Merry Christmas everybody. Yeah, I'm not actually really like super hyped about it though. like evaluator guy kind of like made like a really good point, where it's like, you know, like what am I really gonna like do with that diagnosis now? You know, a lot of those resources and shit are, you know, and a lot of that like help comes when you're a kid. So like I don't know, I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm just fucking cooked. Probably when I got my ADHD diagnosis. Of that too, but I don't remember what my reaction really was because it was a few years ago. But that was another thing too that I was like, man, I really wish that you know, this happened like years ago. Goddamn chunking that thing. Good Lord. But it is what it is. I already knew that I mean, I guess there was a chance that I didn't have it back before, but you know, W Vonic. But like it was like a professional who like half-assed diagnosed me like years ago when I lost like my mother's insurance. So like I was confident enough like saying like, yeah, I'm like at least neurodivergent. Bet you went live. Should have been in the Discord, man. There's always pings in there. Oh yeah, it just is. Try to see it. It's not positive, not negative, and just neutral. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's not really so much a matter of me like liking or disliking it. I guess I'm just like, I'm just salty and bitter that none of those diagnoses could have happened when I was a kid, and really could have used like the help. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a bit of a pickle mentally though. That's for fucking sure. Just gotta, you know, not die. I don't know. I don't want to be like most of those people either. Like nowadays, who just like blame every single fucking thing in person and like just everything, you know. So at the same time, I'm just kind of like I am actively like brainstorming and trying to think like what the hell could I like do now to like, you know, improve my life. I could just sit around and be like, man, fuck the government, man. Dude, fuck Trump, dude, fucking, you know, fuck the Republican. That's what, you know, they ain't offering me no help or nothing, but, you know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not really into that. Kind of care about what I do actually have some control over, I guess. From my mom and grandma. It sucks. Can't get it up. You like that character? Not really. But I can't take the dog barking anymore. I'm honestly like, I'm like this fucking close to just becoming Hassan and just like just shocking the fucker. Yeah, I can't take that just constant just barking and shit over and over anymore. Fucking peeking my goddamn ears all the time. Yeah, I'm starting to realize I probably should just not go live for like a couple weeks. Maybe ever. Maybe ever. I've been watching back the 24-hour and shit, just getting some clips uploaded, and it was not good. And yesterday was probably like up there with like my worst streams ever. I don't know. I kind of want to just like not in like a like, you know, kill yourself kind of way, but like more like a like go away for a while kind of thing. I don't know, just like disconnect from the internet as a whole, like ever. Maybe just delete all, like delete everything, start over. Maybe go like ingest like, I don't know, like a pound of psychedelics and just let it like rewire my entire brain's like chemistry. I don't know. Skill as much as people like to pretend it isn't. I don't know about that. More just like talking in general. I do think that like it can be like tough and draining like anything else, but I don't think it's worse than anything else either. And I think like all those streamers who are always just like, dude, it's like the hardest fucking thing in the world, and you know, I think those people, anybody who like is always just like, yeah, streaming like actually like sucks, I wish I never got into it. I honestly wish like all those people would just like not be on the platform anymore. But I'm also not like a kind of person who's just like who thinks it's like it's just playing like video games and going live and all that. I mean, it is, but like doesn't mean it doesn't have its own challenges. I think a lot of that dialect, though, in general, kind of comes from the fact that a lot of, like, big streamers complain in extremely out-of-touch ways. It's like, yeah, you can have, like, your own, like, struggles and difficulties in life, but, like, streaming is easier than, 99.9% of other professions, I'd say. But streaming being hard also isn't even really like my problem. Like, streaming's easy to me. Like, I can yap. The hard part is like finding people who like you and I don't know, building like a community and shit. Like the actual act of streaming, I'd say, is very easy. Build and develop. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, I still would say it's more like marketing. The marketing. It's a lot to learn. Yeah. But I don't know, I'm also just I don't know, I'm very much like hyper self-aware. And I know I'm kind of like an abrasive what would the term be? Like, I want to just say I'm a fucking prick and unlikable and all that, but I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't really know what to do like beyond what I'm already doing. But again, streaming isn't really like my problem in general. I just like I don't know. I think maybe it's just because I'm on winter break and you know, had the Zoloft increase and you know, normally like I do this in between bullshit and I don't have that right now. No idea. Yeah, my problem is more so that like I'm just like autistic and have a lot of like self-hatred. I don't know. Kills me. I'm in my stream. The numbers are up there. Self-aware while stream kills me. I had to learn to turn it off or minimize it. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could do that too. Not even like just with stream though, it's just in general. Yeah, W achievement. W double achievement. That was a boss portal. I thought I saw it. Oh, I did. I'm stupid. I always forget there's a fucking mini map up there on the right side. That's one downside to having a really large, like, surface of monitor you're using. I can't take the noise here. Yeah, you know, life, man. Life. Hell, Loki. It'd be fucked up to just have the dog put down at this point. His owners are fucking cooked. They'd probably be doing him a favor. Or this run's fucking over. Who gives a shit? I don't like this game. It's not good. It's the game's fault. It's not me. Yeah, that dog's owners are fucking cooked. Enjoy it. You should keep at it, but you're bringing some break and support to it. I took a month off this year, I think. I think if I took a month off, it would kill, it would honestly just kill the entire thing. And I know that for sure, too. That's not even really just like a, it's not really like a speculation thing. Yeah. But again, streaming, again, you know, emphasis on the fact streaming is not the problem. The problem is me. You know, what it always comes back to is it's me. I'm the problem. And I always am. Poison enemies explode on death. Oh, cool. Let's get free with my 2 or 3 week break I'm taking right now. Yeah. Yeah. If I wasn't streaming right now, though, I think I would probably just fucking blow my brains out. Cause, like I said, I'm not back in school for like a couple of weeks. So like, what the fuck would I do? I can't just like sit there and just like play games all day anymore, like I used to be able to. I don't know. I need to be doing something. But also, massive agoraphobia. I don't know what to do. But I also like streaming. Yeah, I like streaming. I just don't like me. Too much, so I'm taking the holiday break. Yeah, no, fair enough. I don't know, it seems like you have people who kind of just come in no matter what, you know? And you got a lot of, like, friends and shit. I also don't really have, like, my own, like... I don't really have, like, my own thing here. If that makes any sense. Like, pretty much just like the only like person who ever like comes here that isn't just like someone else's community as a whole is Jade, and you know, it's because he's my IRL friend. XP seems good. So I didn't have anyone, but I finally don't have many. Many I've made so far. Yeah, that's good shit, man. I don't really know how to like grow my community though. Like, I don't know. I especially can't just keep leeching off of like the ESO category. I kind of like the flask. Kind of the way. Yeah, but how do you like really like continuously collaborate when you know you're kind of a lot to deal with as a person? You know, like I don't really know. And I also don't really know what to like collaborate with. I don't really like multiplayer games. I like some of them, like smaller multiplayer games, you know. But like I'm kind of just done with like ESO shit, and even then I got it. I hated streaming ESO with like other people. that shit stank. Some shit. Deal with. Yeah, I mean, yet. So. I don't know. I know I'm annoying, especially when it just kind of comes to my opinion on like game stuff, especially. Like, you know, I know one thing for sure is that if I was like a passerby, I sure as fuck wouldn't like want to like hang out with me or watch me on fucking Twitch. The answer is Spitwater. I mean, yeah. I don't really remember a whole lot of that night. Oh, you know what's crazy about that too, though, is I do remember that shit was on like a fucking Wednesday. Anyone? I mean, do you want to go out, you dumb fucking fat? Oh, I almost just R-bombed. Fucking pouring rain. You can't fucking put the dog out though. Ooh, that was close. That was close. R-bombed. That's crazy that I even said R-bombed. As if that has like the same thing as an N-bomb or whatever. 100 agility. Yeah. Yeah, I will say though, just like living here lately, and again, this is just purely because of autism. Living here lately has been extremely stressful. I'm treated like very well in general. I don't have to pay like for like a whole lot, and that's like fantastic. And you know, it's sad to say as somebody that's pushing 30, but like I do still kind of need my mom around. But it's just too hard with like the overstimulation shit like this. Surprisingly, I was in like a pretty good mood before the stream started, and then Deck shit again, and then I fucking hurt my arm trying to grab him, and then now this. I was actually, I don't know, I was actually like, you know, terrible day, and then I'm like, yeah, you know what, it'll be cool. Just like stream. Look at me now. But yeah, anyway, going back to the chat thing or whatever, about like everybody being in like the same chats and shit like that, like that is true, but it's more so that there's not really like a whole lot of like growth from that. I'd say one thing that's tough with that shit too is like I see like a lot of like these people as like I think Vonic's the same way, but like I see a lot of these people as like, you know, like my friends. And well, I don't think that's a problem. I think there can be a little bit of disconnect there with like other people. And you know, maybe they just have a fucking streamer ego, even though they're like, I don't know, like 30 viewers maximum Andes. I don't know. You know, I see people as friends, and then maybe, you know, to them it's just like, oh, you know, I'm just playing with viewers. I don't know. Bright future after school, man. We're still young as fuck. The world is just fucked up. See Mike, would have it all together by 30. Yeah. I'm also not gonna blame the world for that though. You know, I think with me specifically, I'm not saying this is the same thing for other people, but I forgot where I was going with that. Like I can't just blame. I can't say the world. It's like the world and all that, because you know, I made a lot of my own choices and shit like that too. That I don't know. I think school is another thing that is bothering me too, because like I've kind of just I don't know. I mean, like that statistics class at the start of the last semester, like that shit fucked me up, man. Ever since then, it's just been fucking it's been extra rough. You guys ever notice though that I say fucking too much and I swear in general too much? Sure, why not? Runs over anyway. I meant to grab the shield. Oh well. Don't call me out. No, for the record, I was not talking about you though, Miriam. Actually, I would say that you and Veronica have both made me feel extremely welcome, and your guys' like kind of like network and all that. I appreciate you guys a lot. But I also do consider you guys my friends, so I don't know. I guess I'm just parasocial. That's the other streamer buzzword that a lot of the big streamers use to, like, you know, defend a lot of their own behaviors. They get like called out for shit and they're just like, God, these people are so fucking parasocial. Raj count for all. Yeah, I wish I was better about that. I wish I was better about like you know. At least the thing is something everybody does though. That's one of those things that you usually get trained out of at school if you go to a rich school. As a public school Andy though, I did not get trained out of that. Electric plug, that's what I need right now, IRL, man. W Parasocial. I liked that Chill as Art Parasocial game. That was a cool game. Well, I didn't play it, but I did watch people play it. That's how you experience games nowadays, though, especially like short, cheap horror games like that. You watch someone else play it. I'm a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan, and I've only ever played the first one. But I could tell you damn near everything about all the other ones. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I forgot to check what other like weapons and shit I should use to kind of get more unlocks. I need more silver, like real bad though. I feel like every time I have the fireball, it's just like it's gonna be like a good run. I lollygagged and yapped too much though and forgot about the damn boss portal though. So, it is what it is. Not an easy game to talk over like I thought it was. Yeah, you guys want to know some other like fucking Christmas bullshit that sucks ass? Is one of my favorite things to do every year. Get some fucking eggnog. I usually get like one, maybe two things of it, and then that's it for you know, for the holiday season. Have not been able to find that shit anywhere, and it's fucked. Although now that I'm thinking about it, this happened the last 2 years also, and we went to 7-Eleven and they had it, so maybe I should have remembered that. seeing there's a lot of streamers that just don't give a fuck, and I'm kind of that way too. People like us just have hearts, and it's not common nowadays. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't say people like us. I think you're a hell of a lot nicer than I am. 'Cause by all means, I am a scumbag. As we're literally speaking right now, I have a little, like, tiny drone inside of my chat. And it's getting all of your addresses right now, and then I'm selling those addresses to, get, money. Eggnog is really good, though, man. It really is one of those things where, like, it's actually one of the very rare things where I'm glad it's seasonal. And I think that's probably the only reason why I like it so much. Do you think I can kill the... Oh. That was my own fucking fault right there. Yeah, I'm cooked. Well, at least we can say we spawned him. 0 damage, just straight up Z DPS. Dog, dude, I can't take this dog anymore. You're nice, but you don't view yourself as that. You might be the only person who, like, genuinely, like, would think that, though. Like, I mean, even my own mom, like, frequently calls me, like, a fucking dick. So, like, you know, it is what it is. Don't judge my mom on that, too. She's not wrong. Only 100 quests for Dice Head. Kinda liked that poison character. Maybe I just, like, need to just, like, farming in general on lower things. I think you were a bit rough around the edges, but overall a nice dude. Glad I remembered to rip the mic off right there, otherwise that mic would probably be broken. That was a yell. It was a yell, but that, I don't know, that felt kind of good. Yeah, no, I think you're just saying, that, though. Because, yeah, I think you want to say, like, way worse than that. Because you're like a huge, like, Skinny Cheeks fan, and I know you're, like, pretty pissed off about the beef. Yeah, I think maybe just farm. Try the challenge shit out, whatever. Challenges for Tony McZoom. Who made me go into? Dude. Oh, that's right. I was doing the slutty rocket thing. I'm doing a same. Oh, 5 times. He's so direct. He was elevate, not being not pure. Said everyone else is kind of meh. You know, it's funny you say that, because I would actually say that, like, those are, like, probably, like, my least favorite people. Just kidding. And Drew. I don't think I know Drew. Oh, luck tome to level 12. Wow. Turbo mode. Kind of how you, like, just default play Vampire Survivors is just on, like, their hyper mode or whatever they call it. forgot what I was saying. It was kind of depressing though, but I don't know. If I can't really just like come on here and talk about how I feel, then I think I would actually hate streaming. I very much hate like I hate having to censor myself, and I especially hate just like hiding things in general from like people at all, like, especially friends and all. But I don't know. I like even if I'm like too overly open. I don't know. I like being like that. One of my rare traits of myself that I do like. An happy person is with W then. Yeah, Liz on the ESO stream team or something now. Nappy quit ESO to become a full-time Player Obscure streamer. She still thinks it's an MMO. I don't think she's figured that out yet. Let's see. And then Elevate passed away because Ninja Gaiden 4 was too hard. Saying, but I found my early on because I would probably quit streaming by now if not. Yeah, that's good. You pretty much just became friends with like the entire fucking continent of Australia. Every time I see like your stream where it's like playing Bumpo with my friends, I open the stream and I cheer, "Oi, my shrimp on the bobby, my dog!" It's like, holy shit, this dude just knows every fucking this guy knows every single Aussie on Twitch. I'm Aussie. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I just like ripping on them. When I said Aussie, when I hopped in y'all's shared chat that one time, being open for me is way better than being closed off. I'd off myself if I couldn't just share my feelings whenever. Yeah, on God, dude. I don't really know how like people live so like secretively in general. Not that I'm judging them necessarily, more so that I just don't know how to. I don't know how they do that. I feel like it's just safer in general to be more open. Oh, I guess I better get some HP. Like, yeah, not pure. No, honestly, I think that he like said something about like hating like black people, so maybe that's what it is. But then again, that's just every Aussie. Just kidding. That's just Leia. Those, but I'm broke. Dude, I fucking I feel that, dude. I cannot fucking wait to start this semester up again, and like not even just so I have class and shit like that to keep myself like occupied again. I want my goddamn fucking financial aid payment, dude. I fucked my shit like these last few months. I've been so, and you know what? It's mostly because of Uma Musume. It's because of me playing that. I have zero impulse control, which, hey, you know what? That's an autistic trait. So, you know. But even with a lot of those like stupid choices I make sometimes without thinking, still exponentially cheaper overall than it was when I was fucking drinking. I burned through an entire student loan while drinking. Got a Wordle. You mean a cheater? Dude, you were getting called out, man. The mod cord part of the server, it's called mod cord, but without Vonic, I think. I think Miriam runs that one actually. They were calling you out like crazy, man. You better be careful doing your Wordle, cause apparently Miriam put like a USB stick in your PC or something, and now they're able to monitor everything. Like that's how I got your search history the other day. Finally present. Went on like 30 minutes or longer. Really? That's cool though. You actually missed literally nothing. So yeah, that's cool. No, I was just being extremely fucking depressing for the last half an hour. Good luck. You know what I need bad is like a good tome right now. USB port doesn't work. Yeah, you know. It's just I mean, it's my own fucking fault. That's the end of it. If I didn't want to be depressed, then I should have just listened to that guy who told me on Twitch like years ago. He said like, just don't be depressed. I should have just taken that advice. Yeah, I kind of forgot what I was like planning on doing with this build. Like I said, I fixed everyone. WIP, W search. Just be happy, bro. It's so easy. On God. On God, dude. Is there anything else that ricochets that I have on these guys? And then I think it was Keemstar who famously he famously like popularized on Twitch the like dude, just like have a sip of beer. Just have a sip of beer and go for a run, and like you won't be depressed anymore. It's like, oh shit. Alright. Who would have fucking thought it was that easy the whole time? Oh, unproductive it is to be sad. Try better. I remember telling my friend about like I've tried this therapy and it really helped me. I'm like, huh? Yeah. I'd probably be like less annoyed if people did that if the therapy that they usually would say was like not like, I don't know, how do I not be mean about it? Like not nonsensical. I feel like a lot of the people who like end up saying like, oh dude, but I tried like this or that or whatever, are usually about to like spout some just like TikTok bullshit. They're like, yeah, dude, like I saw this guy, he was like really like smart. He had like a bandana on, and yeah, you like you take the like ground up like plants and put it in your like coffee and meditate under the sun. Shit like that. You getting cucked soon? Oh shit. Oh. To the ER because both arms went numb. Yeah, well, didn't you think like maybe that was like your fault? You know, maybe you should have gone to maybe you should have called your therapist and gotten signed up for I don't know. Huh. You know what always throws me off? Which the shit does actually work great, by the way. It's called cognitive behavioral therapy, but the problem with that is that I've been fucking brain rotted, and now whenever like it gets brought up, people are like, yeah, have you like thought about like CBT? And I'm just like, what the fuck would cock and ball torture do right now? Like, dude, I'm having a panic attack. This is not the time to talk about that. It does not work on me. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not going to work for everybody, I guess, but it was also like a thing with it too, where you got like a lot of it kind of is just like almost like I don't want to say deluding yourself, but I don't know. I guess kind of going back to what we were saying earlier, it's almost like honing down a bit of like self-awareness. Maybe I don't know if I would even say that. There's nothing that works for everybody though, except like I don't know, if you're like fat, not being fat usually does fix a lot of issues. I will say, you know, even losing like 40 pounds since like whenever I started losing weight this year, a lot of like health things have improved in general. But doesn't completely help with mental health stuff. That's more of a physical thing. Therapy is my field of work, but realistically, I cannot do that. It'd be more to DBT. So especially if neurological symptoms mimic. Yeah, they're psychoanalyzed by too many people. Some of them would be like, these things making you feel anxious. I'm like, keep fainting, collapsing for no reason. Maybe you thought it might be caused by something deeper or something like that. Yeah, that's like a... That's a weird thing for people to try to, like... I don't know, explain away as like a mind thing. I'm 40 pounds from my heaviest. I'm feeling better mentally about a lot of things. Yeah, not being broke and being healthier for sure can take a huge load off. Yeah, true. Very, very true with the broke part. I think that's, I think that has really been kind of affecting me too. But, it could be way worse, you know? Luckily, I'm not in a position at the moment where I'm having to pay a lot of bills. Pretty much, actually, the only bills I really have to pay right now are like my own like stupid fucking debts that I've gotten into. A big bonk. A deep. I just want to feel like we belong and not feel like shit. True. I do empathize with you know, like therapists and shit, because it's like, you know, they're just kind of like offering what they know with a lot of stuff like that. I don't know. There's just some problems that you can't really like. They just can't be fixed sitting down. I was gonna say sitting down on a couch with a therapist, but everything's fucking telehealth now. So yeah. A BAT credit card. A BAT credit card. Never know what it is like to be rich, so not a lot is missed. Yeah, but like sometimes it's like, I don't know. You know, the only people who ever really tell you that like money doesn't solve like a lot of your problems is people with a lot of money. You ever notice that? Not that anybody said that, but that's like, it's one of those things. GG. Well, in social for 10 years, become skeptical of anyone who uses therapy speak too much. Yeah. That'd be a green card. Not a sociopathic therapist. There's people who enjoy providing therapy because it feels good to fix people and not do the internal work. Yeah, and then there's people who just kind of get like a... I don't know. It's like streaming. There's like fucking therapists with like therapist ego. I was spaced out too much on that one too, and wasn't getting the damn boss portal. Let's clank again. Let's do that same challenge actually. I like that turbo mode one. Oh, you get a permanent like 1% extra from finishing challenges? That's cool. These are mostly just for fun and Vampire Survivors. Your non-profits and government agencies, it's all money mishandled or taxpayer money. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all. I was doing psychology for a long time. I've been in and out of fucking school. I always say school, and I'm starting to feel bad about saying that because I'm in fucking community college. I don't know. Forgot where I was even going with that. Oh yeah. I've been doing psychology shit, and I had been feeling very like iffy about it in general for multiple reasons. So I switched my major to criminal justice. But the main thing that actually ended up turning me out of doing psychology shit is the fact that I tried taking a statistics class and it just like completely fucking mind fucked me because I cannot do math for the life of me. So yeah, that ended up kind of stirring on that choice. Got busted years ago for misuse. Damn. It goes 4 years. My worst math, but it was actually important. Yeah, I will say too with that stats class though that the stuff that I was learning actually like felt more useful. And I like gambling and shit like that, so you know that was fun. Oh look at that! I didn't know if you press that it fucking skips that shit. That's nice. Good. It's just that I if it was like a year-long class, I think I could have picked up on things a little bit better. I don't know. I think I might just be like a low IQ, like mongoloid, like 8-man or something. I think I'm starting to have like this like mask off moment, I guess, where you know I make jokes about people being low IQ all the time. I think I am low IQ. I think I might actually just be stupid. But then again, I did just get the autism diagnosis, so maybe, yeah, maybe it's that. I don't really remember where I was going with that either. In graduate high school, so like what? True. Many people think you're studying, but it's so many papers. Yeah, I was doing a lot of papers, and I didn't mind doing that too much, to be honest. Human services. Do just 1 semester of school. Career counselor, employment specialist. Yeah, I've been in and out of doing community college since like the year after I graduated high school, I took a year off, and then that was fucking 2016 is when I first did community college because I graduated early 2015. And I got pretty far in that. I did like, I think I had like a year and a half done of that. But then I had a really fucking fucked up experience with this like psychology teacher there. And then I ended up just like, this like psycho lady like berated me like in front of this like entire massive class because there was a picture of Neil deGrasse Tyson on her slides. And I smiled because I was just talking to my friend in that class. We just were talking about Neil deGrasse Tyson because he just had done something like recently at that point or whatever, like came out with some shit or whatever. Anyway, so after that I was just like, all right, you know, fuck this shit. Stop going to school. Then I started school again like right after this fucking goddamn long breakup, and I want to say that was the beginning of 2023, and I was like, oh sweet, well yeah, I'll probably just have to do like 1 more year, and then none of that shit transferred over, so I just pretty much started from scratch. So that was cool, and now I'm kind of like half starting from scratch from switching my major, but like more like 75% scratch. I don't know. I gotta scroll up, sorry. The strengths and weaknesses. True. It's because I never went once I started trying my senior year. I was killing it, but it was too late. Yeah, that's kind of like a shitty like spot to be in. I mean, I was the same way in high school a lot. I did end up doing independent studies to like actually finish it. Because, yeah. super passionate about helping people. I couldn't stay my last 2 jobs because they don't really help others. So funny, because the only reason why I did career type counseling was because I was lost. Tried out an internship out of desperation. It's raining, goddamn! I gotta go out and get the stupid bike from the car. Can't really tell. I just have the mega bonk thumping noises. Uni told me I probably won't get into it, master. Give any help? Don't mind. I appreciate that. I'll probably take you up on that. Yeah, that experience with that psychology teacher, like, that shit was crazy. I'm very, very, you know, very, like, agoraphobic, and I hate going out. You know, it was always hard for me to, like, even go to that, like, classroom. And then, getting screamed at like that by this, like, old-ass fucking lady, and the shit she was, like, saying I was doing was crazy, too. She was, like, she kept saying that she was tired of me coming into her class every week, and constantly throwing microaggressions at her. And, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? I've never even been aggressive with you, let alone, like, microly aggressive. But, I did not say that. I just sat there like a little bitch and just, like, took it and listened, and then that whole experience, like, bothers the fuck out of me. I'm kind of just trauma dumping, but it's my fucking stream, so whatever. Like, around that time though, like, we like, just, me and my mom, like, just got out of, like, a pretty, like, bad situation with her, like, ex-boyfriend, so the last thing I needed at that point was to have, like, this, like, fucking lady, like, screaming at me like that. And then, like, everybody, like, did the fucking, like, Simpsons meme thing to me, where, like, everybody was, like, turned around in their chairs, like, looking at me like this, just, like, staring at me. And I'm just like what the fuck's going on? Am I in a cartoon right now? Look at their GED, explore careers. Oh, sorry. Career mentor for homeless shelters. I wish I could have done more before the organization closed. It's sad that a lot of organizations like that in general keep getting closed. Got laughed at and picked on by teachers and students about me wanting to do YouTuber streaming, and was told I was never gonna make it by them. Most of my family members said, but look at me now, streams to pop views, 6 of them are bots. That's crazy. Damn, I'm gonna show them. These other guy people getting a GD, resumes and cover letters. My resume is so shit. I kind of have just this big, like, I don't know what the fuck to do about it either. I have this, like, huge blank period of it's like 2017 to about 2025. So I don't know what to do about that shit. Projection for sure though. They're just pieces of shit. Yeah, and I think another thing that bothered me too about that was that I feel like that's such a fucking high school thing, right? Like in high school, and, like, I kind of get it not completely, but, like, I understand how they get to that point in high schools, because like, middle school and high school teachers do have to deal with a fucking lot. But, like, I'm in like a fucking psychology class at, like, a college. Like, what the fuck was going on with that bitch, dude? Like, honestly, I wish that I went off on her on that, but I don't know. I just kind of, like, in the middle of that class, just, like, stood up and just, like, grabbed my bag, and then like, people, like, looked at me again, and then I walked out. And when I walk around in public in general, I'm constantly, like, I feel like eyes are on me, like, all the time. So, you know, having that, like, actually happen was that was fucked, dude. That sounds good. She thought Melba less one, dude. I had a fucking goddamn mouth on me too when I was in, like, middle and high school. But I don't know. At that point in college, I don't know. I guess I just I got beaten down and bitchified, I guess. You know, like I said, with the whole, like, mom's ex thing and all that shit. career stuff because I enjoy hearing people's dreams, giving them hope in situations I feel hopeless. That's really cool, you. Shouldn't do that, man. Usually professors are really underpaid. Be a teacher, but it's not sustainable. Yeah, I actually did. I did consider that for a while too, but more so on like younger kids level than. I don't think there's any shot in hell I would ever be able to like do middle school or high school teaching. But yeah, that specific community college though that I was going to in Napa, she actually was paid. They get paid pretty damn well over there. That's one of those community colleges where like a lot of like professors like want to be at. I bet you're in Cali. I am, yeah. I still live close to Napa actually. I'm like 30 minutes away. But yeah, it's like you get paid fucking jack shit. Yo, Conrad, what's up, man? Dude, Conrad, thank you again for gifting the Silk song, man. I'm probably gonna play that on stream at some point. Probably within soon-ish. I don't know. Soon, TM. Play me up saying that you're actually working right now and have improved like at the time I was moving locations. Yeah. It doesn't have to be honest. Yeah, my aunt keeps telling me that I should just lie, because she used to like run like a Supercuts in Napa, and she was like, yeah, I'll just lie and be like, you know, just put me as a resume, and then I'll just say you worked there the whole time. But I'm like, I start thinking about that shit, and I'm just like, what the hell's gonna happen if they ask me any question about working at Supercuts? I'll be like, oh yeah, yeah, no, like I like, you know, my aunt was the manager, and I swept hair for fucking 7+ years. To his life during my last. That's crazy. That's sad. I had a teacher die in 8th grade, and that was like a really huge like lesson on empathy and morality for me in general, because like I fucking hated that guy, fucking Mr. Schultz. He was such an actual just colossal prick, and he got away with like all kinds of like crazy fucking shit too. Like an old friend of mine, Spencer, was being like a little shit in the class, and he had this like big like closet thing in the classroom, and he was just like, Spencer, go in the closet, and just like made him like go and stand in there. And then this dude like straight up like took his belt and just like tied the fucking handles shut on this dude, and like his ass was in there for like the entire class. And then like as we're all like leaving and shit, like we just hear Spencer, like you can barely hear him in there. And he's just like, can I come out now? But it's like so muffled, and he's like, oh, I forgot he was in there. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. But that was pretty tame in terms of Mr. Schultz shit. But anyway, he died, and it's speculated that he like killed himself or whatever. But I remember they made like a big banner for him. This story has nothing to do with anything, but they made like a big banner for him and shit, and like everybody was supposed to go sign it and all that. And like people like started like writing on it, like rotten hell, Mr. Schultz, like fuck you, prick, and all that. And then people like started like tearing it down and like all this shit. I was like, oh my god, people are crazy. I don't understand. Like that was too far for me at that point. At that point, I was just like, you know, this maybe this isn't funny. California love, just their attitude ain't it? True. In similar school, teachers love calling me out in front of people. Yeah, there's just this big shift between when I really could take that very well, and when I couldn't. And when I couldn't was just happened to be once that point, I guess, happened with that first psychology teacher. If that happened now, I'd have no problem at all. You know, I've been like pretty like firm and stern with you know, a lot of like, especially like other people, like other students bullshit over at the Solano College. SoCal 1 out of 10. I don't really have a SoCal opinion. Force 30 people end up going to jail. You can fake it too without the jail part. Big trust, I got you now. Gotta help you with that answer. With the best Mexican food. You guys have Trejo's tacos. Danny Trejo makes he personally makes tacos and gives them to people. How are you, big dog? I'm you know, I'm breathing. How are you, Veronica? Hope you're having a good Christmas Eve with your fam. San Diego. I've only been to San Diego once, and the only thing I remember was going to the zoo and like being a child. Because the one time I went to LA and hated it. I usually saw anyone who humiliates me immediately looks bad. Long Beach was nice though. I don't feel super well, but I'm in decent spirits. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully you feel better though. I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. Did I go around OCSD is like a chill version of LA. Bill San Diego sucks. People stop moving here. Yeah, the great there was the great California migration for a while, and now like Californians are starting to move more towards like Arizona and Texas now. My dad lives in Arizona, and he says that there's like new Californians there like all the time. And people in Arizona are starting to like make like Californian slurs. Like, wow, nothing seems to bring people together more over there than making new slurs. Whoop. Yeah, W. Conrad, man. MS. Oh, that's right. I always forget about the multi-shot. Yeah, W. All those people. Bro didn't even W himself though. Better tomorrow. Shout out. Y'all can help keep my bots warm. 15 minutes away from me. He was driving with no tires. He was being chased by police. I'll be calm, fucking nerd. Be all it is, you lovely folks. Yeah, I hope everybody's got, you know, they've got like a good Christmas going on. I'm predicting like I'll have a chill Christmas morning, and then dude, it's gonna be fucking chaos at my family party. Oh boy. Oh good lord. I got a feeling there's gonna be an early Uber taking me home tomorrow, and probably maybe even a stream at night. I don't know. Fucking it's gonna be a nightmare tomorrow. Fuck, dude. Pawn you all out of jail. Merry Crib'em. Yeah, and I should say, by the way, I actually do like my family. I mean, I have a famous clip talking about it. And by famous, I mean it did really well on Facebook for some reason. I just don't feel like I belong around them. And you know, I did when I was drinking, but I don't drink like barely at all anymore. But I might tomorrow, honestly. It's gonna be a nightmare, dude. My uncle's wife, my aunt, is Filipino, and she like her parents just like migrated here, and like then her sister and brother or whatever migrated too, and then their kids, and they're like pretty much this entire Filipino household is just like part of our family now. And they're very, very nice people. I don't have a problem with them at all. I don't know if you guys know or have like been around Filipinos though, but oh my lordy, they get loud. They get fucking loud, dude. And I don't like loud. I don't like loud. Be a sick Garfield shirt, hell yeah. I love them more when I live 2,400 miles from them. Close friends are Filipino. Yeah, really good food though, I will say. But yeah, they're so loud and like I don't know how to like talk to them, and like, you know, like some of them barely even speak English. And I don't know, when I would just get like stupid drunk at every party, you know, I would just wing it. But now I'm just like sitting there just like taking in every single goddamn, like every single sense around me is just going off nonstop. And it's really, really rough. And to make it worse, the aunt who we do Christmas at, her house is like it's a lot smaller than like where like the other ones are usually. There's like a grand total of like 2 rooms for like family stuff, so I can't really go like, I don't really have like a space to go like, you know, just kind of get away from it. Yeah, and then also with like the autism diagnosis thing, I also just don't want to listen to a lot of their stupid like same exact jokes. Now, if they surprise me and like the jokes are like actually like really fucking funny, I'll be happy with that. I just don't want to hear the same exact ones. Okay, they'll invite you in. I love karaoke. I actually have done karaoke with them, and I do like lumpia. Hungry, leaving you leaving full with a plate of food. True. They're gonna ask if you like to dance karaoke. There's an adult daycare visit to see a client. It was Filipino, and they go during karaoke. Hell yeah. Yeah, they love that shit. Like when I first had met them and all, and I was drinking, I like karaoke with them. They had like their own like fucking like karaoke machine, and it was like a fancy one. But yeah, like the week after Thanksgiving, they had like a big party and shit for like, you know, one of them turning 40, and then also another like it was like a half party, whatever you would call that, for a 40th birthday, and then also like, yeah, like cool, like her parents are here now. And I left like super early, and like they seemed like felt bad that, I don't know, they seemed like I was like personally like insulting them. But I couldn't really take it anymore over there. It's too much. Damn, it is raining. My window is just getting fucking washed for free. Sweet. I should have switched to fucking Pokemon a while ago, by the way. I'm completely tuned out of this game. This is just my 3 kids and Raptor and I. Quiet and chill. Hell yeah. Look at these. Andy's cream, it meant the thins up. I don't know what you just said. But congrats or sorry that happened. Whatever the meme is. Oh shit. Okay. I didn't want that. Mint chocolate. TLS fan, level 23 hype train. You gotta drop by when you're not streaming. So much fun. Yeah, I wonder if he would remember me. Like back from when like Classic launched. My name on Twitch used to be, I had 2. It was Paul Rudd TV, and I would go in there and pretend I was Paul Rudd, like, and obviously like in like a joking way. And then my other username was Peepo Jorts, which he also like knew me on. I was gonna join his fucking I was gonna join Crusade, actually, the Classic guild, but I ended up playing Horde with some friends, and then that went horribly. But we had the #1 guild for about like 2 weeks on the Bigglesworth server when that came out. #1 in terms of content, no. #1 in terms of toxicity, though, yeah. It was called Ram Ranch. Shit was crazy. He's nutting into his peppermint patty. He's fucked. Interviewer usage slurk. I've never really been much of a lurker. I think I don't know, I'm too like attention starved and autistic. Even when I like turn like a friend's like stream on and I'm like trying to like work on something or whatever, I still end up just like chatting away. If there's like somebody in somebody's chat or whatever like typing a lot, then I just like do not fuck with them. No, then I will lurk. I'll lurk pretty well actually.
Stacks, the Black Clover manga finished its final arc. Without going to spoilers, all I have to say is it was a baffling conclusion. It was one of those things where why did they even do this, because what they just did. It defeats the whole purpose of the final arc and Black Clover kinda as a whole. The ending was so rushed too.
Shit, that sucks. What is it with manga and having like a really, really hard time ending? That's too bad though, man. I'm sorry. I tried watching Black Clover like a few years ago, and I remember enjoying the few episodes I watched, but I think I just had shit going on. If One Piece ends up having like a really bad ending, I'm probably gonna end it on the spot. Oh my lordy. I'm kidding, by the way. Jesus Christ. I don't know if that's picking up on my microphone like at all, but my window's getting pounded. Yeah, Merry Christmas, by the way, she's sweet. Sorry that the shit sucked. There are aliens in Black Clover? That's crazy. I did Black Clover, only got like 30 episodes in. Where'd you see it? So One Piece had a pretty shitty ending. I'm worried about my friend's tacos. Then the guy on the 911 call goes, "Wait, the ending sucked," and you just hear like a fucking like firearm go off. There probably would be like mass like panic if One Piece had a bad ending. People have been memeing that One Piece finally is done with season 1 now, which is technically true because it's turning into a seasonal anime for the first time ever. But people have been like, man, fucking season 1 was so long. But I don't know. I'm a manga reader though. So yeah, I got off that train a while ago with the anime. Your Christmas too. Yeah, well, have you got anything cool going on, man, other than reading? Thanks, I usually listen to this ending. Oh shit, that is pretty bad. You know, a lot of people really, really hated the like Attack on Titan ending. And I didn't like it, but I didn't like completely like hate it to the point where I thought it ruined the whole series. But also I think I was still fresh off of the Game of Thrones ending, which is Game of Thrones was a really good anime. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they I think I was fresh off of that ending being so bad that now I don't ever want to watch Game of Thrones ever again. So maybe that helped like tone down the ending for me for Attack on Titan. I'm happy about the Black Clover ending. Yeah, I imagine. There really is like a weird problem with like manga and like their endings in general. It's like if fucking Stephen King wrote like every manga ever. It's just shit endings. I can handle like a mediocre ending though. I only get mad when it like actively like ruins like everything before it, or like when they like undo like years of character progression. I'm really glad that I'm not like a Marvel fan anymore, because they're bringing back like Captain America in the new Avengers movie, and they're just kind of completely like just shitting on like all their like years of like storytelling and all this shit. So yeah, I'm really glad that I'm not into Marvel like that anymore, because I'd probably be pretty mad right now. But honestly, Marvel fans are kind of like, I don't know, you know, they're a little yeah. Anyway. We're gonna eat something for sure. Wasn't great, not as horrible. The Attack on Titan one. The One Piece was Luffy all along. We'll probably have whatever the One Piece is potentially in 2026, because fucking Oda like just came out and said that I've heard like mixed things, so I don't know if it's actually what he said, but he said that he's planning on the next arc being Laugh Tale, which is like the final island with the One Piece. Supposedly, the whatever the One Piece is it's I don't want to say it's irrelevant to the story, but it's like literally just like a lingering plot thread, and the main plot isn't really tied to it. It'll I think people who actually like read One Piece will be like really like stoked about it, and then I imagine that people who have not watched One Piece are gonna be like, what the fuck, that was it? Because like for a long time now it's been set up that whatever it is isn't like a huge deal. Like when Gold Roger like found the One Piece, they showed like a panel of him just like him and his crew just like laughing like really hard like immediately at it. So whatever it is, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be chill to like us One Piece fans, and then the people who just want to be pissed off but like don't actually like watch or care about One Piece at all are gonna like bitch about it probably. It's a disappointment with the end of Black Clover. I'm sorry, man. That I mean, that always sucks. Would you say that it actively like ruined the entirety of Black Clover though? I mentioned the same time. Oh, the Morbius, yeah. That's one of my favorite bits you do. I think that shit's funny, man. I love that you even added the "oh, Marvel" part. It's so stupid. Imagine writing that bit into like a story. It's like, okay, so here's our character, right? And his trait is that anytime anybody brings up Marvel, he gets really excited over a really bad Marvel movie. And all the Hollywood producers just start clapping. It's brilliant. A little bit, yes. That sucks. How long has that that series even been running? I feel like it's been a while, huh? I know another yeah, I know a lot of people really hated the Naruto ending, and I thought it was dumb, but it didn't ruin a lot of the series for me. But I did feel like that a little bit with Boruto. Again, also not to the extent that a lot of other people do. I mean, like we've talked about it, Shisui before, about like Boruto stuff. But that's another like property where I wouldn't say that it like ruined everything, but a lot of other people do say that. It's been running for 10 years. Yeah, that sucks. Like I said with One Piece, that's gonna be like I would actually like the fuck. I would, if I was like a police officer in like Japan, wherever the fuck like Oda lives, I would probably like fear for his life if the One Piece ending was just like really shit. Cause that shit started like before I was born, and I'm 28. I think it started like a few months before I was born, right? Or maybe that was just the anime. Look at that. W shady guy. I just need to come back with money, I guess. I don't even know if I'll be able to make enough. I think it's the most worth watching. I only ever watch stuff with like max 25, 30 episodes. But don't want to start something not worth it. I immensely recommend One Piece, but I actually don't recommend watching it. Although I do recommend watching One Piece actually if you look up One Piece. It's like a fan edit of the series that makes it not so like miserably paced like the anime is, but I recommend reading One Piece mostly though. That's what I was getting at. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball also, but one thing I've noticed with Dragon Ball is like it's pretty hard for people to get into it who didn't like grow up with it. But like long anime wise, specifically like a show is also just hard for me to recommend in general because they're always paced so like terribly. Like the ones that are like the ones with hundreds and hundreds of episodes are usually like that because they're doing like a shit job adapting the manga, or they just didn't have manga to adapt anymore while they were making it. I don't know what the fuck I'd recommend. I kind of watched a bit of, but it's so up and down. Yeah, it really is. I fucking love Dragon Ball, but I don't know if that would be the case if I didn't grow up with it. I watched Dragon Ball like so long ago as a kid, like the first time, that I didn't even know what the fuck anime was. I thought that shit was the same thing as like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I thought it was just like Ed, Ed, and Eddie, but cool. Same thing with like Naruto and other shit that was running around that time. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I would recommend anything that's like super, super long. I think, and I love a good series that just like, that just like starts and can fucking end. Normally I wouldn't be into something like One Piece either, because of my disdain with that kind of shit. Yo, what's up, Gypsy? Boruto ends if has satisfying ending. I would laugh, honestly. Yeah. It is a Rushmore tier anime, though. That is true. What the fuck was I just saying, though? Oh, yeah, like, One Piece normally is not something I would like because of how long that is, but, I think I'm just fucked here, whatever. Ooh. But, like, people were completely fucking right when they told me that, like, because I was always saying, like, dude, it's like, it's too long. Like, even reading it, it's still very, very long. But people always said to me, they're like, dude, but, like, trust me, like, whenever you do, like, actually, like, watch or read it, you're gonna think it's not long enough. And, by God, that is actually true. Like, maybe that's why I'm so fucking depressed, is because it's like a break week for, for One Piece. Like I'm glued to I'm glued to the chapter like every single week one of them drops, and I'm so like stupidly invested, and it's an experience. So Max Anime often clears longer stuff. Yeah, because it knows not to overstay its welcome, and you know it can end. It's important to actually Jesus Christ, what the fuck's going on? Oh, it's because of his stupid climb power. Yeah, whatever. Like, I really like Evangelion, and that's like 24 episodes. Demon Slayer has very much overstayed its welcome. Jujutsu Kaisen overstayed its welcome a lot too, and fucking no end in sight on that one. Which is too bad in my opinion, because I actually really liked the beginning of both of those series. But I don't know, we're kind of in like an era with like anime and shit now that's just I mean movies too. Everything's just all style and no substance. And you know, a lot of these things care more about just like, I guess what people would call aura farming than you know, like making like a good adventure. And then shit gets fucky too when like an author actually does want to end a story, but then like something is making like way too much fucking money that they're just like, no, you can't end that. Nope. Yeah. Yep. You better get your ass back in there and start fucking writing, bro. And shit like that. You finished almost a year ago, I think. Yeah, the manga did. Not I actually don't know where the anime is right now, so I should probably not even say anything, but holy shit. Well, oh, yeah, that's cool. My lordy. Yeah. Manga is typical. Yeah, it's not like I don't really have like a problem with that as long as they don't do filler. But anime in general, no matter what, even if there isn't like filler episodes, it's still technically making filler. You know, there's a lot of shots in anime that where, you know, it's just like zooming in on like a character's face, and like a panel that was like, or a fight that was like 2 panels or whatever will become like an entire episode. So like the medium of anime itself just becomes like super long anyway. But yeah, the anime for Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't even think the anime is like halfway through. Oh, alright, well, that's cool. Alright. Wasn't a bad run, though. There, anime, Star Trek DCD, man. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm probably gonna end here in a minute. I was gonna do just like a short stream anyway. I was gonna play. I guess I could check Pokemon in a bit. No Boruto and 2 Blue Vortex time skip will be shorter than Naruto's time skip. Shit, I hope so, man, because fucking pretty much could have fit like a whole extra time skip in Shippuden. What is my favorite anime? I mean, I know like I keep talking about it, but I think it is just One Piece. If I had to pick like a series though, probably either Evangelion or Code Geass. Code Geass actually is kind of long. but it's really, really good. I highly, highly recommend it. Also, one of the very rare animes where I actually recommend the English dub over the original sub. Yeah, there's about like 50 episodes of Code Geass, and that shit is fucking good, dude. I've not watched any of the like movies though. They have like an alternate timeline or whatever, like of movies. I've not watched those. But Code Geass, ooh, that is some good shit. Yeah, yeah. That shit is so good, dude. Like right from the beginning. Actually, I think Miriam, you're in the Holy Bretonian Empire like stream team thing, right? Oh no, you're not. My bad. Oh no, you are. What is it? I don't know. It says negative zone on here, but in the bio I see the HB. That's a Code Geass reference though. I think because the show is the Holy Britannian Empire, so I think Brito put their name like in that. But yeah, highly recommend Code Geass. That shit is so good, dude. If that's Brito, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could just do that. No, I was just saying that it's cool. That's it. Vortex 2 Blue, Vortex Manga will wrap up. Really, you think so? Pokemon. Probably won't play it too long, but we'll check it. Doing fucking doing shiny hunting resets on it. Yeah, I mean that'd be good for the fans. Let them fucking let them just digest something. Yo, is that a shiny Frosty? Shiny? Oh. It is, and it's alpha. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, and another shiny Gardevoir. Well, the thing Nappy finally got hers. Dude, shiny alpha Frost though. Sick. Yo, get the fuck out of here, dude. Fight it, Big Belvin. Maybe she's not as much anymore. Maybe. I mean, maybe there's just something with that acronym too that I don't know. It's my series if you haven't seen it. Is that? Yeah, I've not seen this. Interesting. I do like wholesome slice of life kind of animes. I mean, I love like Fruits Basket. It's one of my favorites actually. It's kind of like one of those like everybody likes that one, but I was like seeing it or read it. Classic though. I'm all for it, dude. Yeah, that'd be like I said. I think that'd be good. Shiny Frost though is fucking cool. Let's just save. I don't want that fucking aggron to come in and ruin everything for me. What am I doing? Actually, would have liked a shiny alpha aggron too, but can't have everything. Just have fun ending. Yeah, that's like most important in my opinion. Look at this like fucking squeaking noise, man. Anyway. Oh, it's the Frost Edge. Check out my shiny Charizard. Pretty fucking cool. Yeah, blast that fucker. Save. What kind of ball should we put it in? I'm thinking Premier Ball. W. Yeah, Fruits Basket's a good, kind of like wholesome slice of life anime. What else? I wonder if my anime list like website thing is still active, and I wonder if it is, if my profile is still active. I'm kind of curious actually, because the last time I updated that would have been many a year ago. I used to love updating that shit though, like all the time, even though like nobody gave a fuck. It was one of those like, you know, like 2000s, early 2010s kind of thing. How the hell do you even look at like profiles on here? Users. Well, there's unfortunately a lot of different types of stack and stackos on here. Oh, that one has a picture of Dex, so that's probably it, but that isn't right. There's only 4 anime and 2 manga on it. Damn, I guess in 2021 I must have made a fucking, I must have made a new one and just, yeah. Maybe I should make another new one then. Anyway, guys, I think I am gonna end the stream though. I just kind of want to zone out, I think. It's been a rough day. I'm tired. But I did stream. That's kind of cool. Might go live tomorrow, but if not, I'll be back Friday, probably. And then if not, probably Saturday. Have a good night. Yeah, you too. I hope everybody has a good, I hope everybody has a good Christmas. You know, it's a nice time of the year. I like the holiday. I'm, you know, I get a little bit of, I'm a bit of a bummer sometimes, but I do like the holidays overall in general, I would say. Turn that off. But yeah, you know, just yo, W hug. I should probably get that command because people do that a lot. Take it easy, big dog. Merry Christmas, big dog, and chat much love. Yeah, Merry Christmas to all of you guys. You know, just take it easy and chill and enjoy the holiday, and hopefully there ain't too much Christmas chaos or anything going on for people. Hopefully you guys can eat some good food. Santa is real. So make sure if you have like fireplaces and shit, make sure you have that thing like cleaned out and all that, because I mean the dude wears like bright red. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's been a bit of a rough holiday season for me, you know. It usually is, but you know, up in the medication, just got that autism like full on diagnosis. I had to call my ex on the phone actually, unfortunately earlier. That fucking sucked, dude. But I had to tell her, you know, I had to tell her that I got that autism diagnosis and she has to get tested. I felt bad telling her that, but it is what it is. Yeah, that was a joke, by the way. I hate holiday season, but I still say hi and do the thing. Yeah, that's fair, man. But yeah, that was a joke. I did not actually do that. Who are we raiding? Who's online right now, actually? Anybody I know? It's a little early. Maybe, let's see. ESO. That's a bunch of no's and probably should be unfollowed. Oh, dude, should we do like a Predator raid? Should we do like a Oki raid? Predator raid? I'm kidding. Mobile Twitch isn't big help. Mobile Twitch is so bad. I don't know how like that shit exists. Let's see here. I'm getting like really weird suggestions on this raid page. Normally it shows the game I'm playing, but I'm getting like all kinds of like weird ones. What the fuck? Um. Oh my god, those are gigantic boobs on that VTuber's model. Holy shit, dude. How is that allowed? That's insane. Okay. Well, maybe we just do a random raid. Unless anybody's got a... If anybody's got a suggestion, feel free to make it. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna have to pick somebody random. PLZA trade bot. Okay, that's not even a person. That's a bot. V-boober. Should we go to the giant breasted VTuber? Ew, that VTuber is scary. Look, what the fuck? That's not even like a human being kind of like modeled around it. That's like a that's a I don't know. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to. There's a lot of them with giant like boobs though. This is crazy. I didn't know that was like allowed like that. This is pretty much just like softcore porn. Crazy. That was a suggestion to go to them. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't clicked on any of them anyway. They're just, I'm just scrolling down and keep seeing them. There's a lot of people in like the Pokemon categories like who VTube only. They or they just have no cam. I wonder what that could be meaning. This guy's doing a giveaway apparently. I guess we'll just go over there. His name is Dill Ass. Dialas. You guys don't have to say anything, but you know, if you want to, just like a W raid before you go for them, that'd be kind of nice. Yep. Anyway, unfortunately, that joke didn't land very well. Apparently, with the calling the X to get tested thing. But yeah, everybody have a good Christmas. Join the Discord if you're not in it. You should all be in there doing daily Wordles. It's really, really fun. And we're currently investigating whether or not Vonik is actively cheating at Wordle because he just like immediately is like completing all of these things. It's crazy. There's so much evidence that's been gathered. I think Vonik might be fucked, to be honest. But yep, GG's everybody. Merry Christmas.